This is the story of Levi, a modern-day play on the life of Job. Levi is a devoted follower of Christ, and it shows in his life. Levi, time to get up for school.
Dear Lord, please be with me today at school so I can get good grades today.
He also sets a great example for his family.
Dad, time to get ready for church.
Oh, man, come on. I don't want to go. It's so early.
It's 5 more
Go
minutes.
shut the light off. Pastor Martin is so boring anyway.
Yeah, and it's going to take him an hour and a half to give the sermon every week. Come on.
Yeah, but he has Tootsie Rolls.
Huh. Well, that's a good point.
Alright, fine. Excellent job today on your assignment, Levi.
Thank you, God, for giving me wisdom on this test.
Levi's walk with Christ even followed him to the baseball fields.
Wow, he's really got it today. These guys are standing there like the house by the side of the road. Oh! Strike! This kid's got a no-no going. Strike! Oh!
Good chance of getting a no-hitter in this game. How are you feeling? Good. Maybe we should say a prayer. Okay. Dear Jesus, if it's your will, please help us win this game. Amen. Go get him. Levi! I'm glad we said that prayer, Charlie!
In the Bible, Satan approaches the Lord about his faithful servant Job, stating that he has only been faithful to him because the Lord has blessed him so, and that if his blessings were to vanish, he would no longer serve the Lord. The Lord says to Satan that he can tempt Job as long as no permanent harm comes upon him. The Lord is confident that Job will remain faithful to him.
Levi, it looks like you had a hard time on this assignment. It's not the usual great work we see from you. Let's do better next time, okay?
Lord, help me do better on my next assignment today.
Levi's next baseball game didn't go so well.
This looks like batting practice, folks.
Did you forget to pray? We just lost that game. I think you should be kicked off the team. My God is always with me. Dear Lord, help me practice so I can get better tomorrow.
But the trials didn't stop there.
Hey, boys. How you guys doing tonight?
Good.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but I got some bad news. Your doggy was out on the road and he got hit by a car this afternoon. He did not live. I'm very sorry to have to tell you that. You understand what that means?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What's wrong, Levi? Haven't you had enough of this? Why hasn't your God protected you? Psalm 27:13-14 says, I remain confident. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I will wait for the Lord. I will be strong. I take the heart and will wait for the Lord. Dad, can you say a prayer with me?
Yes, son, of course I can.
Then Levi becomes ill.
Mom sent me in to check on you. How are you feeling? Still sick and ill. Why hasn't your God healed you? Should we accept only good from God, not trouble? I can't believe you still believe in God. You should curse him and die. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. We should always worship him.
Despite the hardships, Levi did not turn away from God.
Dear Lord, please help me in all my troublesome times.
While the book of Job is not considered an uplifting book by most people's standards, it does answer a lot of questions about suffering and why God allows us to suffer. God cares for his people. Job 10:8 says, "Your hands shaped me and made me. Will you now turn and destroy me?" Reminding us that God created us and he will care for us. But sometimes God is silent. Job 30:20, "I cry out to you, God, but you do not answer. I stand up, but you merely look at me." Job spoke to God many times, asking him what he had done and why he was suffering, and God was silent. We cannot understand everything God does. Job 38:4, "Where were you when I laid the earth's foundation? Tell me if you understand." Reminding us that we do not understand all of God's plans. An uplifting portion of Job was that Job was wrong. During his time of suffering, Job 7:7 says, "Remember, O God, that my life is but a breath. My eyes will never see happiness again." Well, Job did see happiness again. Despite his trials and suffering, Levi stayed faithful. He prayed to God and also studied his Bible to gain understanding. Because of his faithfulness, God rewards Levi, restores back his pet dog, and allows his team to go on to win the state championship.